Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, where we talk about mindset, habits, and personal growth. Today, we're going to talk about something that can completely change the way you work and live: how to master your time. We'll explore two powerful tools: time chunking and time blocking. If you've ever felt like your days are slipping away, like you're always busy but never really productive, this video is for you. By the end, you'll know how to plan your days, stay focused, and get more done with less stress. So grab a notebook, because what you'll learn here can truly transform your daily routine. Part 1. The real problem with time. Let's start with the truth. Most people don't manage their time, they manage their chaos. We wake up, check our phones, get lost in messages, scroll, answer emails, jump between tasks. And before we know it, the day's over. The problem isn't that we don't have enough time, it's that we don't control it. And that's where these two methods come in. They're not about squeezing more hours out of your day. They're about using the hours you already have better. Part 2. The time chunking method. Let's start with time chunking. The idea is simple. Instead of working nonstop for hours, you break your work into focused time chunks, short, powerful bursts of attention, followed by short breaks. Here's how it works. You set a timer for 25 minutes. You pick one task, just one. You work on it with full focus. No phone, no emails, no multitasking. Then, when the timer rings, you stop. Take a 5-minute break. Stretch, walk, breathe, maybe grab a drink. That's one chunk. After 4 chunks, you take a longer break, 15 to 20 minutes. Sounds simple, right? But it's incredibly powerful. Here's why. When you know you only have 25 minutes to focus, your brain becomes laser sharp. You stop procrastinating because the task doesn't seem endless anymore. Anyone can handle 25 minutes. And the break gives your mind a chance to rest so you can come back fresh. This cycle helps you stay productive without burning out. Another secret? You can batch similar tasks together into one chunk. For example, answering all your messages or emails in a single 25-minute window. That way, you don't keep switching context throughout the day. And that's key, because every time you switch tasks, your brain loses focus. Chunking keeps you in flow. Part 3. The time blocking method. Now let's talk about time blocking. If time chunking is about focus, time blocking is about structure. Here's the idea. Instead of working from a to-do list that never ends, you plan your day in advance by giving every task a specific place on your calendar. You literally block out time for it. For example, 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, emails. 10 to 12, deep work. 12 to 1, lunch. 1 to 3, meetings. 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, project work. It's a simple change, but it makes a huge difference. You don't waste time deciding what to do next. Your day is already designed. And when a time block starts, you focus only on that task. If you don't finish it, you move what's left to another block later, instead of letting it overflow into everything else. Time blocking removes chaos. It gives you a map for the day. You no longer react to everything that comes at you. You act with intention. Part 4. The mindset behind time blocking. Now here's something people often miss. Time blocking isn't just a scheduling trick. It's a mindset. It means deciding that your time matters and protecting it. Here are 5 simple principles to make it work. Single focus. 1 task per block. No multitasking. Choose what's essential. Don't fill your day with everything. Focus on what truly moves you forward. Do less. Achieve more. Don't overload your day. 2 or 3 meaningful tasks done well beat 10 half-finished ones. Plan breaks and rest. You're not a robot. A 10-minute pause can reset your focus completely. Control your time. Learn to say no to distractions. Turn off notifications. Protect your calendar like your peace of mind depends on it, because it does. This mindset turns your calendar into a reflection of your priorities, not your stress. Part 5. Combining both methods. Now here's where the magic happens, when you combine both methods. Let's say you block 2 hours in your calendar for writing. That's time blocking. Within that 2-hour window, you divide it into 4 25-minute chunks with short breaks in between. That's time chunking. The block gives your day structure. The chunks give your mind rhythm. Together, they create balance, structure, and focus. You'll find that this combination helps you get more done in less time while feeling calmer and more in control. Part 6. Practical example. Let's make this real. Imagine you're working from home and want to create a productive day. Here's what your schedule could look like. 8 o'clock to 8:30, morning routine, no phone. 8:30 to 10:30, deep work block, use 4 chunks of 25 minutes each. 10:30 to 11 o'clock, break and short walk. 11 to 12:30, creative work block, writing, brainstorming, designing. 12:30 to 1:30, lunch and relax. 1:30 to 3, meetings and calls. 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, admin or secondary tasks. 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, exercise, reflection, or family time. You see, everything has its place. You don't have to think, what should I do next? Your day already has a rhythm. And the best part? When work time ends, you're done. You can rest without guilt because you know you've used your hours intentionally. Part 7. Adjusting and improving. At the end of the day, take 5 minutes to review what worked well, what took longer than expected, where did distractions appear. Use that reflection to adjust tomorrow's plan. Over time, you'll fine-tune your routine like an athlete perfecting their performance. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Small improvements every day compound into massive results over time. Part 8. Building the habit. Here's the truth. Planning your time is a skill. At first, it might feel awkward or forced. You might forget to take breaks or underestimate how long things take. That's okay. Everyone starts there. The goal isn't to control every minute, it's to become intentional with your attention. If you stay consistent, you'll notice something incredible. You'll stop rushing, you'll stop procrastinating, you'll start finishing things calmly, confidently, on time. And that's where real productivity begins, when you no longer feel like time is running you, but you're running time. Conclusion. So, to sum it up, time chunking helps you focus in short, powerful bursts. Time blocking helps you structure your day around what truly matters. Combine them, and you'll build a life that's not just productive, it's balanced, calm, and deeply intentional. Remember, productivity isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most, with clarity and purpose. And if you take one idea from this video, let it be this. You can't control time, but you can control your focus. And when you control your focus, you control your life. If you found this helpful, give it a like, share it with someone who struggles with focus, and subscribe for more practical tips on mindset, habits, and growth. Thanks for watching, and remember, work smart, stay consistent, and keep growing.